Hello, namaste, namaskara. I just finished watching Netflix Hindi movie called Shaitaan, which has the brilliant cast of R. Madhavan, Jyotika, and Ajay Devgan. I directly go into the story how the stories turned out. Ajay Devgan and Jyotika, husband and wife, they have two kids. Elder one is a daughter who is of age or is teenage age, and they have a son. So they're on a family trip. Before that, you see how they're a good family where their parents are like friends to their children, and the younger one, as in the son, calls Ajay Devgan by his name, like Kabir. And you see, the parents have given them the kids the freedom, and the kids take their own decision, and it's like happy go family. So they're vacationing in, I think it's Goa, and then they meet a stranger, R. Madhavan, that is, in a hotel or a dhaba, and Ajay Devgan doesn't have change, so he offers them tea, and there the story exactly starts. R. Madhavan gives sweet to the daughter, and she injects it, and then you know what? She's hypnotized. So whatever R. Madhavan tells, she ends up doing. And then they go to their farmhouse, but R. Madhavan is a stranger, so he goes on with his journey. But then R. Madhavan somehow knows the address and be in the farmhouse. How does he know where the farmhouse is? I don't know. It was never sure how he got to know. Either way, he enters, and there the chaos starts. He has their daughter in his grasp. Like whatever he tells, he's like, keep laughing until you die. She does that. So she's just hypnotized, and she just does whatever he wants. But she knows what she's doing, but just that she's not able to how to tell, reject it. Like you're doing something wrong, but it's just that you cannot help but doing it. And then Ajay Devgan and Jyotika, who are of course the parents, try stopping her. Like if he tells something, they just pull her, they hold her up, they don't want to do her, and I'm sorry, they don't want to do let her daughter do what they want. They ask him, what do you want, and he tells, give me your daughter. As simple as it is. They're like, no. He's like, I want your daughter. And then he's like, I can't take away your daughter, but I need your permission. Why he needs her permission, don't know. And why he's doing to their family, don't know. Maybe you think there's a big build up coming of why it's happening and all those things. But then, yeah, I'll tell you later, it's not much of a big build up. Then he orders daughter to kill their son, as in her brother. So she does manage to, it's actually torturous what they go through. She actually manages to throw him off the terrace, and for a moment you feel he died, but suddenly he is actually dead. You don't, Ajay Devgan feels no pulse, but suddenly he starts breathing, whatever. Okay. Going through all these things, you feel like it could have been done better. There were many things which could have done or to save the daughter. Like they could just make her daughter unconscious, just hit her on her head. Like you need not protect your daughter at that time. And then when Jyotika does so many things to tackle Madhavan, like she hits him, punches him, she's pleading with him, but Ajay Devgan is just so silent throughout the movie. You're like, Jyotika is doing so much, please help her. Even for R. Madhavan, he could just make him unconscious, and whatever is hypnotizing is always telling with his mouth. You can just put a tape on his mouth. I think your daughter may not be completely free, but at least she'll be with her own will. But no, you'll feel like, come on, do something. Why are you going through so much and all? But the end, as I told, when the brother, she just pushed off the terrace, they're like, please. He's like, can I take her now? They're like, yeah, take her away. And then there's a scene where R. Madhavan makes them tell, like, please, ये कहिए, like tell them that मैं अर्पित कर रहा हूँ, मैं अपनी बेटी को दान कर रहा हूँ, and all those things, which was a bit I don't know, what do you say, too much. Yeah. And then I kind of thought it would be for a human sacrifice, but then I watched with a friend of mine, and he was like, it's too simple of a story. I think there should be something like, his Ajay Devgan has done something to R. Madhavan's family and all that. And we see in the movie that R. Madhavan tells he has a daughter. So like maybe it may be the bullying case and all that. But I was very sure seeing the movie of the title of the movie Shaitaan, it's gonna be human sacrifice, and yes, it was human sacrifice. R. Madhavan wanted the girls for human sacrifice, so that as of now, he the like as in he hypnotizes by speaking. So if he does this Mahayagna, he need not speak. Even with his eyes, he can control the whole world. He'll be like, I am the god, I can become the god. So there's a whole climax scene where he goes to a forest, and then the preparation of yagna is on, and you see not only Ajay Devgan's daughter, there are a lot of young girls. I think around 50 young girls are captured in the forest who are all hypnotized, and they are ready to make the sacrifice for him. And when Yagna is going, but then of course you see the drishyam of Ajay Devgan suddenly wakes up, and while the torture scene is going on, he does many things, like he records Madhavan's voice, and he tries to find the location of R. Madhavan. So, with that cell phone, he follows. After letting go of his daughter, he kind of knows where R. Madhavan is, so he goes there. We are like, you could not control your one daughter. Why are you going alone to the forest to tackle him? There are so many of them. You should have at least called police or someone, but no, he just goes alone. And of course, the end. R. Madhavan is performing Segna, and Ajay Devgan is right on his foot. And then the whole hero thing happens. R. Madhavan was a brilliant scene where he cuts off R. Madhavan's tongue, and all the girls are freed. Uh, a very typical movie. Uh, I don't know. The villain intent was not that complex, and R. Madhavan, I don't know, it's just my feeling. The cruelty was not shown so much. I didn't feel it cruel. I still felt he's cute. I don't know, it may be me who sees him like that, or it was not portrayed, or just because I see Saif Ali Khan doing similar roles, I feel he does do it very well, brilliantly. But I don't feel the same for R. Madhavan. Maybe I should see more of him. I don't know, acting wise, everyone were pretty good. And at the end, you see some OG dialogues from Ajay Devgan like, माँ से बड़ा भगवान कोई नहीं है, बाप का प्यार, as in don't ignore father's love. Maybe it would have been suited for a Drishyam kind of movie where the story is so good, you're at the end of the seat, you feel good, happy about it. But then here, I felt it was flat. And then at the end, you get to know R. Madhavan, oh, we thought he dies, but then he's not dead. We are like, okay, is Shaitaan 2 coming? I don't know, man. I can't await sequel for all movies, but the end, he has captured and he's torturing Madhavan. We'll be like, that's not correct. Maybe you should have just killed him, but it's okay. It's director's feed. And there were many unanswered questions in the movie, like why only young girls were captured, or did he require only young girls who were of teenage, and where was he, why was he not getting caught, and how that hypnotizing works, and all those things. Many things were not there. Yeah, but it's okay. I kind of didn't like the film. I felt it had nothing new to offer. I think if you're a Madhavan or a Jyotika fans, maybe you can give it a shot. Jyotika has done brilliantly, and I think her screen space is good, and you feel really good about her, the way she's handling it. I'm not much. I've not seen much of her in Hindi cinema, so I think it's good. Overall, I would say it's an average movie, and I've seen a better movie, is what I would like to say and end it. And if you have anything else which you observed, please drop a comment. So that's all for now. Bye. Namaskara. Namaste. See you. Bye bye.